about practice today?
Okay, our emphasis today in practice was red zone, 7-on-7 and team versus each other. It was also a cleanup from the scrimmage after the coaches got a chance to grade everything, corrections, just making sure before we move forward we got we got everything corrected, expectations and all that. But I thought overall, our guys came out with and finished practice with energy. Our coordinators were pleased with the end result at the end of practice.
Questions?
When you have a chance to look at the video from Saturday, what did you guys see?
It was good for us because we had 3 groups that were all rotating. Some guys, got multiple reps with multiple groups, but overall we got the information we were looking for. We know a lot about the guys that played last year, but we're really looking for the new guys that are young, that have the possibility to help. So it gave us great information, with all of the guys that were in the scrimmage.
How'd the quarterbacks grade out?
I think all of them did a solid job, I'd say. Anytime you rotate 3 groups, it's hard for quarterbacks. It's hard on quarterbacks, put it that way. But with that being said, I think Coach Lassie was pretty pleased with all of them that were out there.
Was there anything you're disappointed in after watching the film?
No, one thing that was disappointing is just a matter of, the execution, especially with the guys that are returning. The expectations obviously is a lot higher. And then your first scrimmage, you're always, checking maximum effort. And just so everybody's on the same page that the expectation as far as the effort goes that we need to be playing at. And, I thought for the most part a lot of our older guys, obviously understood that. It was good for the younger guys to see what that expectation is.
What did you see from Xavier Dampier getting his first real look in some scrimmage situations?
Yeah, it was really good for him. He got in there with the first and second groups, and he got a lot of reps. And that's what he needs. And I thought overall, for what we asked our center to do for the first time in a scrimmage setting, I thought he did a good job. His snaps were good, and of course that's where it starts. And his execution will get nothing but better. He wants to be good, and that's a big factor.
You talked the other day about Sean Cohen. Could you kind of talk a little bit more about how far he's come, physically, just how he's in?
Yeah. Yeah. This time last year, of course, we had a close eye on him. Everything he went through with his treatments and everything with that. You could see he got better and better in the spring, and once we got out to fall, you could tell he was starting to get his strength back. And he did a solid job for us when he got in last year. And now, he's fighting for a starting position, and you can see the urgency's there. And he definitely looks like the guy that we recruited, 4 years ago when he was healthy.
What are you seeing out of Marcus Davis so far?
Marcus is a guy that I know our quarterbacks have a lot of confidence in. He's a very crisp route runner. He knows how to get open. He's got that natural knack, and he can make a big play like he showed last year. And so you can tell he's a more confident guy. I can tell our quarterbacks they have that comfort with him, and he's a guy that's going to be a big factor, in our pass game moving forward.
Any questions?
Talked to a couple of guys at the golf tournament yesterday. Said that you've been trying to get some of the guys in the NFL, those kind of guys back. Trying to get those guys around campus more. Yeah,
we would welcome all of them. It's great to have. Gerard Powers was here today. It was great to have him there. And we just want this. We're a true family. We want to make sure that we have great relationships with our former players and our current NFL players too.
What do you guys like about Kiari Harding moving over to weak side linebacker?
Yeah, he's a guy that he's a big hitter. I mean, you can see that off his recruiting film, and he's made some good hits so far. And so that's kind of one of those examples of kind of mixing and matching and trying to move around a couple of the guys in a couple of positions to see where their best fit is. And so, we had him at safety, playing him at some linebacker, and we'll see what happens in the spring. But he's got the ability to help our team.
Gus, what is bringing some of those alumni back? What do you think that adds to the program a little bit.
No, I mean, it does things, it's great for our current players to see former players, especially successful guys, come back and get the wisdom and everything that goes with it.
How much do you kind of let them interact and kind of also, like you say, impart some wisdom?
Yeah, oh yeah, and we do that, and we had former players speak to our team numerous times last year, you know, which is always good, you know, for our current team.
Gus,
What
now,
would you say the most noticeable progression has been from the start of spring to now in week 3?
You know, I would say that the coaches are able to go a little bit faster with the progression in teaching. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, Coach Grimes, instead of coaching the first and second step, he's really focusing hard on the third and fourth step. So that's probably the best example I can give you for all positions.
What's your take on the recent news about players, you know, possibly unionizing? It's
Yeah.
been quite the move in college football.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know all the overall facts really to make a comment on it right now. But I did see a story in the news.
Gus, now that it's halfway through spring, is there a plan to make the Keel work more with the Orange group?
He's got reps with the Orange group. You know, we've had all of our receivers for the most part at times be with Orange and Blue group and all that.
Time for a few more?
Coach, how do you plan to handle the Jason Smith situation?
We'll see. We'll see the facts, and we'll deal with it like we would anything else.
All right, Coach, thank you.